Let's continue our investigation into air-breathing engines. We saw that an internal combustion engine is one type of air-breathing engine. And now we'll move on to look at jet engines. There are some similar characteristics that a jet engine has with the internal combustion engines we just looked at. Here's a jet engine, a simple turbojet engine. It consists of an intake where air is drawn into the engine. We then have a compressor where we raise the pressure and temperature of the air that's drawn in. The next stage is a combustor where we inject some fuel and we let that fuel burn in the hot air that the compressor has delivered. It's the oxygen in the air that we need for the combustion. We then have a more energetic flow and we exhaust that out through a turbine first and then through a nozzle. The turbine in a jet engine is there to extract some power from the flow to drive the compressor. It's connected directly to the compressor through a shaft running up through the centre of the engine, as is shown here. So in the turbojet engine, the compressor and turbine rotate at the same speeds because they're on the same shaft. So the turbine extracts just enough power to drive the compressor. We still have some extra power available in the gas flowing out of the turbine, which we then expand through the nozzle. Now, if we can get the exhaust gases coming out of the nozzle with a higher momentum than we had in the intake gases coming into the engine, we can potentially produce some thrust out of the engine. Okay, so let's compare the internal combustion engine and the jet engine. One of the major differences between the four-stroke internal combustion engine and the jet engine is this. Whereas in the four-stroke engine, those intake, compression, power and exhaust strokes are all occurring sequentially, in a jet engine, the equivalent processes of all those are occurring at the same time. So we have intake, compression, combustion and exhaust all going on at the same time in the jet engine. Let's now go and have a look at an actual jet engine. We'll do that in the next video in this unit.